Y'all ready to talk about one of the sexiest topics ever? Debt. Let's talk about debt, baby. No, never mind. Let's talk about good debt versus bad debt. A lot of times people assume that any kind of debt is bad. However, realistically, if you really want to get debt free, that might involve going into short-term debt when you have a good business plan. Let's take a look at some of the differences between good debt and bad debt. So, good debt is purchasing an asset that will increase in value versus what it costs to have. That is a good real estate investment that actually performs in a real market. Maybe that's a business loan where you have a really solid pro forma and you execute on it. Maybe even student debt. However, this is really important to think about because a lot of times folks assume, hey, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to have some debt, but I'm going to have some degrees, and I'm going to have all this earning power and potential. Do your homework first. Make sure the student loans that you're taking out, you can actually pay those back in a way that makes sense on the back end. A lot of folks these days would actually be better off not going through formal academic institutions and going to the real school of hard knocks out there and just getting started. It all depends. Make sure you do your research. Types of bad debt out there. So bad debt is when we acquire resources or purchase something that goes down in value over time. In those ways, the debt that we're taking on costs more than we could ever pay back, given what we actually have and how much it's worth. Examples of that are a car or cars for some people, fancy household goods, luxury items for food and clothing. A lot of these things that we assume makes a man powerful and successful is actually a bill of false goods designed by big business to make us buy into ideas that get us stuck in their pockets. We want to help you get your financial balance in check.